everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome back to the last stream of the last day of Illustration Week.
Yay.
Yay! So if you're new here, Daichi, do you want to introduce yourself so people know what they're about to get into?
Okay, so my name is Daichi Ito. I'm a technical research artist at Adobe Systems and Adobe Research Lab, and we are making newest technologies for Adobe products. And I'm an artist there, helping other researchers from artist perspective.
Yeah, so important.
Last 2 days I started making that concept art. So first day I polished my drawings and put some values on it.
Right.
And yesterday I started coloring and using photos. And today I'm going to try finish it. Hopefully. If not, then I'm going to finish it later and upload it to Behance. So.
Yeah, so you definitely need to be following. We've got his Instagram. You can also follow on Behance, and I'm sure we'll have some links in the chat. And if you are new to Adobe Live, we are here live pretty much every week, Tuesday through Thursday. This week happens to be illustration. Next week's going to be XD. So we clearly kind of cover all topics here on Adobe Live. And if you have any topics that you'd like us to cover in the future, let us know in chat. We'd love to hear that. We do a couple things during the stream to keep things lively and entertaining. One is we're going to be doing a chat and win in about 30 minutes, and you could win this fuzzy pillow.
Wow, nice.
It is so cute. Little Photoshop pillow, has the beautiful product mnemonic. Very nice. I'm going to present it to you. All you have to do is be active in chat, so make sure that you are logged in on Behance. be.net/live is the best place to watch. If you're watching on YouTube, come on over to Behance, because then you can talk and then maybe win our chat and win. This is the last chance for you to win this week, so make sure that you are talking, asking questions. Like he said, you work on the products, so this is the person you want to ask questions to.
I have many questions, like, do you have any problem about our products, or do you have any requests? And then maybe let me know.
Yeah, definitely. He's always ready to hear your requests or workflow ideas or problems. And then in about an hour and a half, so at 4:30 Pacific time, we're going to be reviewing 2 of your portfolios. So maybe if you're a concept artist in training, or an illustrator, or a caricature artist, or any kind of art in general, send your portfolio over. Click on the portfolio review tab above the chat pod and get more info that way. So we'll spend about 30 minutes reviewing, and then we'll say goodbye in about 2 hours.
I need more time to draw and paint.
Yes, right. 2 hours is not enough. It goes by very quickly. Yeah, Subha says, pillow love. Yes, maybe you'll win. Good luck.
Fuzzy, like it looks like some kind of monster or something.
Yeah, it needs like little legs and some horns. It's called a squishable, and it's definitely squishable. All right, chat. Buckle up, because we're going to jump into... Maybe you can actually show what you worked on the first 2 days.
So first day, I brought some rough sketches and then polished it and put some values so you see the form, 3D form.
Right.
And yesterday, I started putting the photos and started painting on the photos.
Right.
So this is the yesterday's. Last night, I kept painting, so this is the next step. And I painted more.
Oh, you painted the sky.
Yes, I used another photos and painted on the photo again.
Right.
So this is last night and this is now.
Cool. And maybe you could scrub through the time lapse again, just so we could see. I know it's a pretty long time lapse.
Right. Let's see.
We'll see how long it takes. Ooh, Kevin is back in chat. Kevin, you always
Hi,
have
Kevin.
good questions. Thanks for being back here. We've got Karsten, Subha, Anna, Klamarmik, Olivier, Carolina, Konstantinos, Jason. Wow. Lots of friends.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, thanks for hanging out.
So this is the starting point. So I used my previous drawing to inspire myself. but I don't trace it. Just I used it as a reference
Right.
or composition guiding. So then I just erase, draw. This
Oh
is
my
a fun
gosh.
process. Again, if you have client, this is not the workflow you wanna do.
No,
You're
this
gonna
is
make
yeah.
you're gonna make many thumbnails and
Mhm.
ask your art director or client which they like, which one they like.
Mhm.
But this is for fun project. I do this, then painting, keep going. So this is now.
It looks done to me. What are you gonna add?
It's not done. Like the value is not correct. Like I made it really dark because I'm going to put some cloud on it.
Oh.
So it's going to be little like mist or
Mhm.
foggy kind
I
of
see.
environment.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Mhm.
So and this is supposed to be a flea market, but there is nothing there. So I want to ask you guys, what should be there? Like, what do you
Ooh.
like to buy in the flea market or farmers market? Then I'm
Mhm.
going to try and put them in. So
Cool.
let me know. But before I'm going to do it, because I promised that I might do like caricature stuff, then let's see what we can do about caricatures.
Cool. I'm sure people are going to be really interested in learning about this.
Yeah, because today we don't have enough time. I can't draw
Mhm.
Catherine here, but I already draw her, so I can show you what I did, like the mermaid stuff.
Mhm.
So this one, I watched like previous shows of this, and then started drawing.
Yeah, because we had never met in person before, so this is
Mhm.
all from digital Kathleen.
Then the caricature, you need to see the expressions.
Mhm.
It's not the formal portrait, so you need to see the signature smile. I said.
I love that. It's like your catchphrase.
Yeah,
Signature smile.
and you don't have to draw exactly what it is. You can just exaggerate. Sometimes I start over using the previous drawing as a guidance.
Mhm.
So this is one way to do it. Like until you get right, you can just keep going. And nowadays it's so easy using like iPad and
Mhm.
many layers.
Right.
So first you draw, then you are not happy about it. Then if this is a paper, then you go next page, right? But this time, you can just make a new layer. Then first layer you just make it light, so you
Right.
can just barely see it.
Mhm.
Then using that guidance, even though if you don't like that first drawing, it's something is there, so you can just use it
Mhm.
and then keep going
Right.
like this. So I finally got some, her smile. Then I just keep going.
Yeah, finesse it a little bit.
And when you want to draw caricatures,
Mhm.
sometimes it's difficult. Like some people are more difficult, some people are a little more easy.
Mhm.
There are many reasons for that. One reason is that they move a lot.
Yes.
Some people move a lot, then you can't see. Oh, why?
Mhm.
Then one strategy I use is that use layers.
Cool.
So first layer, I just start drawing. Then someone might be looking at this way. Then middle of the drawing, he or she might change the angle. Then don't throw this layer away. Just turn it off. Then make new layer.
Mhm.
Then start drawing. When she or he comes back to the original point, then change the layers, then start,
Oh.
keep going. Then you don't have to waste any drawing.
Yeah.
Actually, before this session, I saw Catherine drawing something or
Were you drawing me?
using laptop.
Mhm.
So I started drawing her, but she moved.
Oh,
so
did
this
I?
is
Oh,
her
cool.
original, pose,
Mhm.
and she moved. So I started next one, and she moved again. Then she stayed.
I stayed there.
Yeah, stayed there a long time. So I could draw something.
Yeah,
So
maybe I
this is-
sensed that you were drawing me, so I stayed very still.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes. And this one is another caricature of her, and you can see what I changed.
So do you
So-
think that my caricature was a difficult one or an easy one?
It's, to be honest, it's very difficult.
Yeah, I've heard that about myself before, actually,
Uh-huh.
that I'm difficult to draw.
I'm easy to draw.
Oh, yeah, iconic.
Yes, like, pretty girl like her, it's
Oh.
difficult because if you make mistake, it's not her anymore.
Uh-huh.
But if you are drawing me, if you make mistake, doesn't matter, right?
What are you talking about?
Still me.
I
So-
guess.
So yeah, I missed it. But this one, I started drawing her eyes because her eyes makes her, right?
Mhm.
So then, but I was not happy, so I drew a couple of times.
Mhm.
And you see, first drawing, I just made a light. So
Right.
I made a new layer, then
Mhm.
started tracing it. Then finally, I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
Then I go to Adobe Draw to
Finish.
trace the line and color it. So this
Mm.
is what I do.
Yeah, I feel like you even captured like my posture and like I don't know, it's very essentially me.
Mhm. So this is my process, and if you have any questions, then ask me. But today I'm going to continue drawing or painting the concept art.
Very cool. Yes, people had a lot of ideas about what should be in the
Mhm.
flea market.
Right, right.
Somebody said pillows, like
Pillows.
Photoshop pillows.
Oh, pillows. Okay. Pillow store.
Yeah, pillow store, Adobe Pillow Store.
Okay, let's make pillow store then.
Hmm. Denise says, I get very anxious drawing people in front of me. I can see them getting uncomfortable, so then she gets uncomfortable.
Right. So you can pick, your most comfortable friends, like,
Mhm.
or maybe family, who support you or who doesn't mind you make mistakes.
Right.
Then you can start from that.
Right.
Or maybe you can draw yourself. That's the easiest one.
Yes.
Like put a mirror in front of you, then draw yourself.
Right.
Then you can even make an expression you like.
Yeah. Make yourself look how you
Mhm.
want to look. That's cool.
So have you seen pillow on the flea market before?
I
don't
don't
know
think I
how.
have.
I don't know how they sell it.
Hmm.
Maybe on the table.
Yeah, because they're so bulky.
Right. Okay.
Maybe like in a big
Mhm.
crate. They just throw a bunch of pillows in there.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to make this store.
Pillow store.
Right, pillow store. Yes.
It must be very successful to have its own store.
I'm going to have light because this is little dark.
Right. Ooh, Kevin, that's a great question, as always. He's wondering what questions do you ask yourself if you want to start doing concept art?
When I work for a game company, they had already ideas. So game designer make some stories, and they said, "Oh, this should be this time and this scene," or they're gonna tell us. So then I'm going to think about, okay, what is the most dynamic or good composition? Maybe from low angle or top angle, or if this is the established shot, then you need to step back, then camera capture everything.
Right.
So the relationship with the buildings and people. But if I have my personal project, I always want to draw something somewhere that I want to go.
Oh.
Then you saw already my process that I take the previous drawings, or maybe I just imagine what I want to go. Sometimes I have interesting dreams during night. Then I just, I have a notebook besides my bed. Then when I woke up, then if I still remember something that I liked, I just draw.
Oh, you draw it. You
Yeah.
don't write it down.
Oh no, if the story was interesting, then I write.
Yeah.
But if the scenery was beautiful, I just draw. Before I
Cool.
forget, because I forget
Yes.
so quickly.
I do too. I also have very strange dreams, but I feel like I should draw it instead of writing it. I've never thought about that.
What's your strange dream?
Everything.
Everything.
I cannot even explain them. I've always had very, very vivid
Oh,
dreams.
that's artist.
Yeah, I think
Uh-huh.
so. Definitely think so. Do you remember what your dreams are about?
Yeah, I have really scary dream,
Oh.
really beautiful dream, really strange dream.
Ah.
What do you want to hear?
Chat, would you rather hear beautiful, strange, or
Scary.
scary? I also have a lot of scary dreams.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. They're always very
Yeah,
intense.
let's not talk about scary.
Okay, that's scary. It's either strange
Either-
or beautiful.
Right.
I think I want to hear about strange.
Strange one. My most strange dream was I was a sentence.
You were a sentence?
I was a sentence. I could be like I would have been like a woman once, many times. Children sometimes, or like wall. Sometimes I was floor. Sometimes, but the most strange dream I got was I was a sentence.
How do you be a sentence?
So I was like third sentence on some paragraph. the,
Sorry.
when people read me, I'm happy. So I have like two state of emotion, like neutral. So no one is reading me, then I'm
Okay.
neutral. But when someone read me, I'm happy.
Oh. Did it just say like your name? Is that what your sentence was?
No, so I don't even know what sentence was about. Just I know I'm the third sentence. I know when someone reads me.
Yeah. Right. Could you like see their face looking down at you and reading you?
No, it's more abstract. So I don't see any view as we see view. I'm just laying down there. Then, so I don't know who is reading or what kind of sentence it was. But I knew only I was the third sentence. That was the most strange dream I had.
That is the strangest dream I've ever heard. Ryan says, I'm trying to keep quiet at work, but I'm struggling to keep my laughter in. Oh my gosh, I love that. You
Yeah.
are an artist, very creative.
Yeah, maybe, I guess.
You're like, I don't know. Oh man. Renee says, that's really lovely.
Thank you.
Oh man. Val says, I'll never read a sentence quickly again now that I know that sentences are happy when I read them.
Right. Think about their feeling, right?
Think about their feelings. Oh my gosh, I've never laughed this hard on an Adobe live stream. Do you remember what font you were?
I think it was regular font, maybe
just
serif
regular.
font, but I don't know if it was English or Japanese.
Oh, that's true.
So, yeah. But I feel like it was serif font or minchotai. Minchotai is like equivalent to serif font.
Serif? Gotcha. Look that up. Minchotai font. I think you would be a serif.
Right.
For sure. Definitely not sans serif.
Yeah. I don't think I was Comic Sans or anything.
Duh, that would be a nightmare. Renee says, I don't know about strange dreams, but I did have amnesia one time when I woke up.
Oh.
What? How long did it take you to remember things, Renee? She says, I couldn't remember who I was or where I was or what I was doing. Jeez. Very scary.
Right.
Okay, so you're a sentence. What's the most beautiful dream?
Beautiful. Yeah, I have many beautiful dreams.
Oh, good.
One dream, first of all, I can fly in the dream.
Yeah, that's the best.
Then I asked many people, how would you fly? I mean, how do you fly in the dream? Some people can't fly. Some people fly like swimming. Some people has a wing. Some people has a vehicle or some kind of equipment to fly.
Yeah.
I try everything.
You're like, I'll do this one today.
Yeah. So like sometimes I know I'm dreaming in the dream. That I'm dreaming. I'm flying, right? Then I feel like, oh, this is how I dream. When I wake up, I need to try before I forget.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Cool.
But so when I fly, one time I saw a floating island, like
Just
this
like
one.
this.
But it's not a really high floating island. It was floating, barely floating from that, water.
Yeah.
Then the island was frozen, like it was like ice. So inside the ice, I saw trees, street, something like that. Then I was flying over the city.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
So you could see everything within the ice.
So someday I want to paint that, but
Yeah.
I tried couple times, but it's not. My drawing is not as beautiful as I saw.
Yeah,
so.
that would be hard. But I bet you'll never forget how it looked. So you can always keep trying to paint it.
Right.
Oh man, I'm similar. When I dream, a lot of the times I know I'm dreaming. But when I realize I'm dreaming, I can't fly anymore. Because I'm like, humans can't fly.
Oh.
So I'll like try and jump in the air and like try and put all my power together, but I can't fly once I realize I'm dreaming.
Oh.
I'd self-doubt myself too much, I guess.
I'm opposite. When I realize this is dream,
You're like, I'm flying.
Yes.
Why not?
Right.
That's cool. So wait, did you tell us how you fly? Oh, you've tried it all.
I tried. So I swim, or sometimes I do like a Superman kind of flying.
Right.
And one time I found invisible staircase. I don't know if you guys saw my animation in Behance.
Oh, the grandpa?
That story was from my dream.
Whoa.
So
Cool.
So when I was in the dream, I noticed something here, but I can't see, but it's there.
Yeah.
Then I can step on the things that I can't see. Then I realize this is staircase, so I just keep going. Then on the top of the cloud, I met someone there.
Oh.
So then I made animation.
Wow, very symbolic. That's cool. Ooh, Buzz Tom says, Ohio from Japan.
Hi, thank you
Hello.
for watching.
Yes, so it would be Ohio because it's very early
Right,
in Japan right now.
7 a.m.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, Buzz Tom. Appreciate it. All right, Chad, we want to know about your dreams now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Renee told us that she had amnesia when she woke up. Any other strange dreams? Robert says, if I flapped my arms really fast, I could fly in dreams. Like a bird. That's cool. When I would fly, I would just kind of fly. I didn't have to have my arms out. I would just fly. Nothing special.
Try a different one next time.
I should, because obviously just flying isn't working when I realize I'm dreaming.
Right.
I should make myself a little airplane or something. Ron wants to know, so did the dream inspire you to do a painting? And you kind of said yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yesterday on the first day, I saw many of yours drawing paintings, and that's out of box, right? Many of them I never imagined that mermaid would be that shape.
Yeah.
So you guys have interesting imagination. I think imagination can come from anywhere.
Yeah, I agree. I love seeing other people's work. It's almost like seeing their dreams or something. Constantino says he dreams of deadlines.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Clamarmic
Me
says,
too.
I always dream of clients' projects that I'm working on.
Oh yes.
Anxiety dreams.
Right.
When I'm feeling stressed about work or just life, I always dream about the same situation, which is being like on a stage and not knowing my lines.
Oh yeah.
Which happened to me in real life one time. So like I actually have that experience to go back to. So that's what my mind focuses on when I feel anxious.
Right.
It's so sad. Jason says, I dream of winning pillows. Your dream might come true, Jason. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you go to this flea market, you could buy
Right.
a used pillow.
Yeah, you need to have the flying machine like this one. Though.
In your dreams, you're gonna have to go up to that floating island.
Right.
Oh my gosh, Denise, that's a very strange dream. My strangest dream was Helga Pataki from Hey Arnold eating letter soup like Pac-Man while flying in space like the Nyan Cat. What? That's like such a combination of so many things. Man.
You guys are artists.
Yes, I think so. Rachel wants to know what size your iPad Pro is and wants to let you know that your drawing is beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. So this is 12-inch, the bigger one, and I like this size. Or if they have even bigger one, I like that because this is about the same size of my regular sketchbook, and this weight is almost same as my sketchbooks. So this is what I like. 10-inch one, little smaller to me.
Yeah, I would rather have the 12.9 or 12.6. And you were saying that they came out with newer iPads, but they were less powerful. Is that right?
I don't know. I didn't
no.
compare. I think it's same as this.
Okay.
I don't know. Like they have different models, right? Maybe some of them might be slower.
Oh, gotcha.
The newest one is cheaper, so it might be slow. I don't know.
Have to try it out. Yeah, Subha says this looks like a watercolor painting.
Yes, I'm using watercolor stuff here. By the way, watercolor on this sketch, Adobe Sketch, come from my lab. My coworker made it.
But
I
maybe
didn't
you
make
helped.
It. Yeah.
Maybe you tested it.
Yes, I tested and basically I complained.
You're like,
Yeah, this is not the way it is. This should be this and something like that. The coolest things in my position is that I can access to the newest technology and newest tools. That I'm the first one to try.
That's so cool. What a position. That's great. And Carolina's wondering about your Behance link. So the Behance link might be a little confusing because it's not Daichi, it's just Daich, which is how your name is actually pronounced.
Right.
So he's trying to help you out. So it's behance.net/DAICH. See it right there. Do a lot of people in the States call you Daichi?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And I never corrected.
Oh, I'm glad you told me that it's just Daich. Daich. Ito.
Yes.
Got it. Perfect. So if you want to check out his Behance, this is where it is. And then Instagram, it's Characters by Daich with the I on the end.
Right.
Here it is. Here's his caricature. Ta-da.
Right.
Perfect. Oh yes, pillows in 7 seconds. We'll be doing our chat to win. So if you're new to Adobe Live, this is what's going to go down. You need to log in on Behance if that's where you're watching. If you're not, come on over to Behance if you want to possibly win this pillow, be.net/live. Log in and maybe in the chat, let us know your strangest dream. Or let us know if you dream, because some people don't, or some people dream in black and white or other languages.
Right.
So let us know something about your dream life. That is how you will be entered to win. Got to chat and win. You could win this squishable little Photoshop pillow. Very cute, very soft. I don't want to let it go, but I'm gonna have to. So let's show our little intro video and get this started. Who wants it? Do you want this?
Oh yeah, can I?
Yeah, sure. Can have it. You gotta chat to win, though. Yeah, Rosim says, steal it, Kathleen. So somebody random will be chosen by our magical Adobe script. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Yes. Somebody's gonna win. And I'll let you know when we have the name. Olivier says they want you to sign it for them. Your autograph. Okay, we have a name coming into existence. The winner is, would you like to announce it or do you want me to?
Karsten Bittner.
Karsten Bittner! Congratulations! I think I saw your name in the chat.
Congratulations.
You've won this. Yes, congrats, you've won this fuzzy pillow. Make sure that you keep your eye on your Behance messages because Adobe Live is going to message you to get your details to get this sent to you. Let's see, is Karsten in the chat? Are they excited? I haven't seen yet. Subha says, you took my pillow. We gotta share, Subha. One day you'll win the pillow. Oh, yay! They say, hey, cool, thank you. No
Yay.
problem. Yes, congratulations. This is the last stream of the week. So if you want to possibly chat and win other goodies, come back next week, Tuesday through Thursday. We're gonna be doing XD, so experience design, UI, UX, all kinds of good stuff. And I actually really encourage you, if you don't know anything about experience design, just come anyways and learn some stuff. It's really interesting, even if it's not your cup of tea.
Right. Like XD designers are so demanded right now. So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you are interested, maybe it's good to have both skill, like visual designer or visual, illustration or visual skill plus UX design skill. That's great.
Yeah, that is very hot right now. You want to be a unicorn, be able to design and create beautiful designs.
Does this look like a pillow? I don't know.
Let's see. I think so.
Okay. So pillow store is done.
Pillow store, check.
Let me start painting the cloud a little more.
Ooh.
Because I made cloud brush.
Did you? How'd you do it?
So I didn't use Capture this time. I used Photoshop.
Cool.
So go to this and the cloud. So I don't have Photoshop here, so I can't show you how I made it. But let me make a new layer.
But it is pretty simple to make a brush in Photoshop.
Right.
Pretty quick.
And so look.
Whoa. Great texture.
So it's so simple to make cloud with this
Tap,
way.
tap,
Yeah.
tap. See you later, Jason. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. See you.
So you said you're going to try and add some kind of fogginess.
Yes.
So
just like that.
All on its
So-
own layer.
Right. And I want this to be in the cloud.
Oh. So it looks like you have some randomness built into this brush where sometimes it's very saturated or opaque and sometimes it's not.
This is based on that pressure sensitivity.
Yeah.
So if I push hard, then it's going to be opaque.
Oh, I see. But if you're very gentle,
Right.
then it's much more.
Right.
Gotcha. And Kevin was actually wondering again if you could talk through your photo reference because he said looking at this, you can't tell that there are even photos
Right.
in
So
it.
yeah, photo is just to help you start or help you put in some textures. So after you paint over it, then you don't see it, or
Right.
you barely see it, or So that's the texture. So you shouldn't rely on strongly on the photos.
Mm-hmm.
So just let it help you.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I really do think you can't even really tell that
Mm-hmm.
you used it. It's awesome. But a lot of concept artists, especially if they have those quick deadlines,
Mm-hmm.
they will keep the photo texture in, but they'll
Right.
use it to their advantage.
Right, right.
Clamarmic says you should add a dragon in the sky.
Dragon. I need one more day. Can I have one more
Yeah,
day?
you can have the whole weekend. That's a big ask, Clamarmic. Dragon's a big deal. Subha says you're a magician because you made a cloud brush.
It's pretty simple. You take cloud photos first,
Just take a picture.
then just pick isolated small cloud if you can find. Then hopefully the everything else is just a blue sky. Then load it in Photoshop and make it black and white. So the brush part has to be black. So make the sky part, so blue part white and the white part black. Then just select that area. Then I think edit and define
Make brush.
or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Then in the setting you can change the setting, how to deal with the pressure sensitivity. You want to change the size or you want to change the opacity, and each time you want to rotate, so you can just randomize rotation.
Right.
So that's what you can do.
Yeah, it's very, very easy to do it in Photoshop, and I think Capture on your mobile device basically just takes that technology and puts it into a mobile app that's a little more easy to digest.
And I did same technique to make tree branch or leaves
Oh,
brush. I can show you.
yeah, let's see it. I think I might have seen it in your library.
So this is leaf 3 and leaf 6, leaf 6. So then I can just change the color. Then this is too big. So I'm going to show you here,
In
so
the
you can
sky.
see
Oh,
like that.
right.
So this one I used the tree filter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So filter render tree. Then you can render tree. Then pick isolated branch and do the same things that I explained.
Oh, so you use the filter that you made in
Right,
Photoshop
right.
to make your own brushes.
Right.
Man, you own Photoshop.
No.
Maybe a little bit.
Tiny bit.
Yeah, just a tiny percentage. Is your name in the
Yes.
Photoshop?
So you go to About Photoshop, then wait like 2 minutes.
Scroll.
Right. It's just like a movie ending credit. so-
Exactly. But you're there. That's awesome. Or like at the end of a video game where they play the credits and you're
Right.
like, okay, I
Right.
get it.
Yeah, you need to wait a long time to see your friend's name.
Exactly. Oh, Adobe Live, we're going to be streaming from Paris next week.
Oh wow.
In 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so next week is XD. That'll be here. Sarah Stewart will be back as a host, so if you enjoyed her stream earlier with me, make sure to come back, because I will not be here, but she will. And then the week after that, streaming from Paris. Adobe Live has been on the road these last couple weeks. We were in New York, and then Barcelona, then Paris. Wowza.
Wow, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere.
Yeah, all over the globe.
Tokyo
much.
sometimes.
If
No?
you can make that happen, yes. That would be a dream. Is Michael there? He's not here right now, but he will be in Paris. Clamarmic says, come to Montreal. It would be nice to come by and say hi. That would be awesome. Yeah, it's always really nice to meet people who watch Adobe Live. I met some people in Barcelona. We met Jamie in New York. That was awesome.
I'm going to turn off the cloud for now. Then I'm going to paint another store. Any idea?
Ooh, okay, chat. What else should be in this flea market? You said you liked gadgets.
Oh yes. I don't know if I can paint a gadget
Yeah.
in this space.
It'd
though.
just be like a bunch of shiny
Right.
things.
Right. Maybe almost same as pillows.
Yeah, exactly. Someone was saying like a fabric store.
Fabric. Okay.
You could have long pieces of colorful fabric.
Well, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I can use many colors and
Yeah.
shape.
Add some brightness. Kevin, did you like Spain, Kathleen? I loved Spain. Spain was lovely.
Do you speak Spanish?
None, which is very surprising. I focused on French instead
Oh.
of Spanish.
So you should go to France.
Exactly. I'd love to. Have you been?
Nope.
Oh. Do you want to?
Yes.
Yeah. It looks beautiful. And I took a little bit of Japanese
Oh.
so that when I go to Japan, hopefully I'll be able to ask where the toilet is
Uh-huh.
and like how I can order off of a menu. But that's pretty much it.
So you took one class?
I self-taught and I
Oh.
took a class as well.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. I should probably study more
Mm-hmm.
because I forget a lot of what I learned. Mel's wondering, will we ever be in London? That's a good question. I don't know if it's on the books right now, Mel, but it's a great suggestion.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Kind of the center
Mm-hmm.
of the world. We got stuck in London on our way home from Spain.
Why?
We just missed our flight.
Oh.
It was a whole fiasco, but we made it home okay.
Oh, I see.
What's your favorite place that you've traveled to?
I wanna go to a moon.
You want to go to the moon or a moon?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but you haven't been to the moon yet.
Not yet. I'm waiting.
Waiting for SpaceX to
Yes.
take you.
Yes.
Okay, but what's your favorite place that you've been already?
Oh, already.
Mm-hmm.
Probably here, California.
It's
That's why I'm
beautiful.
here.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be in Minnesota,
Mm.
and I love Minnesota except the winter.
Yes.
It was so cold to
Yeah.
me.
It takes
Too
like
cold.
half the year too
Uh-huh.
to get warm again, and then when it gets warm,
Mhm.
it's very warm.
Right. So hot.
Mm-hmm. So that's where you came first.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Were you studying or?
Yeah,
mm.
I studied.
Gotcha. Ooh,
But I'm so spoiled in this weather.
yeah,
So nice.
it's pretty much perfect. People in chat, have you been to California? Or would you like to visit? Or do you live in California? I know Val's here. We're here. Who else is here? Clamarmic says if we come to Canada, they will bring us maple syrup.
Mm,
That sounds good.
sounds good.
Yeah, thank you. Ryan is also in California. Mel's been here a couple times. Robert says, I'm here now. Brittany's in California. Val is a native Californian. Super cool. Rasim says, I spent 5 years in California. Esther's never been to California but is from Ohio. Represent.
Mm.
Kevin says, I'm just around the corner. I'm pretty sure you're around the globe, Kevin. Somebody was wondering if you're going to put people in this scene.
People would take time. I
Mhm.
think I need to finish the environment first.
Right.
Then yes, people is great idea. I think that makes this alive, right?
Yeah.
But probably not today.
Yeah, that would take definitely a
Mhm.
lot of time. Although they'd be pretty small, but you'd still want to give
True.
them detail.
Mhm.
Desiree's never been to California but would love to visit. Constantino says someday. Mel says was at Stanford for a wedding last year. Yeah, that's close by, Mel. It was lovely. Is this, I'm guessing, a table for the fabric?
Yes.
Cool. Wow, and you're just color dropping different colors from the scene that already exists.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much detail. Once you zoom in, you can see how much care you've taken.
I want to zoom even more, but this
Yeah,
is the
you
biggest.
can't. You're like,
Right. Okay, how about this?
Cool.
Looks like a fabric.
Mm-hmm. Nice. That was quick too, compared to the pillow store.
Anything else?
Chat, what do you think? What else would you like to see in this flea market?
I want this to be a bakery.
Oh.
Then they are baking bread or something.
Yeah, delicious bread. I bet it smells so good.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
So I need to put smoke.
Uh-huh.
I made a smoke brush.
Of course you did.
So let's go to. By the way, this is brick brush.
Oh, okay.
But the smoke brush, it's gonna be dark.
And did you do this in Photoshop as well?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So like that.
Oh, nice. That looks so real already.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So I recommend if you are painting like smoke, cloud, or trees, the making brush is, good way.
Yeah, it makes your life a lot easier. Cool. And how did you do this?
This one I used just a regular airbrush in Photoshop.
Mm-hmm.
Then draw one piece of smoke, then little bit weird shape, not perfect circle kind,
Mhm.
just a weird shape. Then so each time it rotates.
Oh, okay. It's got some
Right.
randomness. Cool. Kevin says, now I'm hungry. He wants to visit the bakery.
Yeah.
Me too. Wow, Subha has a lot of great ideas for the flea market. You could make a fruit stand, cows, vegetables, pumpkins.
Okay.
Whoa.
Food.
Yes,
I guess.
some sort of food. Delicious, colorful food.
Oops, too dark.
Oh, people are saying birds perched on top of buildings. That's a good idea.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I wonder if they could fly up that high.
Oh, that's also a good idea.
Ah.
But this is the imaginary city,
Yes.
so they can.
These are very special birds.
The flying bird is easier, I think.
Yeah, just the boop boop.
Yeah, without any reference. If I draw good birds, I'm going to find good reference first. But maybe without reference, maybe I can make birds.
You can
And-
wing it.
Yes, and this is another technique. If you want to draw or paint some very small, you can make new. Oops, what happened? Oh, new layer and draw bigger.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Then it doesn't have to be super realistic,
Mm-hmm.
but it's going to be decent if you make it smaller.
Yes. Cool. I'm excited to see how this turns out. Ooh. And then the transform option is
Right.
pretty new in Sketch, or at least it wasn't always there. So it's really nice that you can then transform the size.
Right. So maybe I should make several of those so
Ah.
you know birds can fly together,
Mhm.
but we don't have enough time, so
True.
I'm going to make it small.
Cool.
Transform, I'll make it small.
And then you can just barely see it. I love
Yes.
that detail. That's cool.
Little lighter,
Mhm.
I guess.
The perfect little detail. Mel is wondering how big is the canvas you're working on?
This is a native size for iPad Pro,
Mhm.
so it's like 2000 something like that.
Yeah, it's still pretty big.
Yeah, I can check. So when I start, I'm going to pick usually this one,
Mhm.
iPad Pro Portrait to 2048 and the 2732. So this is a native size.
Cool. So big enough to actually do something with.
Mm-hmm.
You could send it to Photoshop, continue working on it.
Okay, I'm going to make fruit stand then.
Fruit stand. Yes, you can put your favorite fruit. Do you have a favorite fruit?
I like peach.
Ooh, they have a lot of peaches here, California.
I like all of them.
Me too. Yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite. They're all so good. Chat, favorite fruits? Let us know. I feel like a lot of people like strawberries as a
Mhm.
favorite fruit, or watermelon, the sweet ones. Robert wants to know, do you ever make art only in Photoshop, or do you mostly start in Sketch and then move into Photoshop?
Nowadays I use Sketch to start,
Mhm.
but yes, I have done everything in Photoshop. But I like that. Again, I like the pencil tool in Adobe Sketch.
Yep.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. I was just using it before the stream, and I was like, man, I miss this.
Mhm.
I want to play with it more. Subha really likes pumpkins, like is obsessed with pumpkins. He really wants you to paint some pumpkins in here.
Okay,
You're like, okay, why not?
so I guess this is imaginary city, so it's alright. It's, we can mix the summer fruits and the fall
Yep,
pumpkin.
exactly. Yeah, Subha, you're asking for a miracle. Peaches and pumpkins together.
Okay, how about pumpkin around here?
Yeah, cute. I like that.
I wish I had a reference. I
Mhm.
wonder if I have pumpkin pictures.
Pumpkin pictures. Is the Japanese word for pumpkin kabocha?
Mm-hmm.
Or that's a type of pumpkin?
Yeah, I think it's a kind of squash.
Oh,
I
kind
don't
of
know.
squash.
I don't know if it's the same kind. Maybe close family, but it's little different from pumpkin here.
Oh, gotcha. Is there a Japanese word that is better for the orange pumpkin that you find here?
It's different. I think they cook different way.
Oh.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I like both.
Yeah, both tasty. Subha also likes how they taste.
Mhm.
It's his favorite vegetable.
Oh, I have tomatoes, but I don't have. Oh yes.
Ooh,
Look.
you knew that you had those in there.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Sure,
Oh.
sure.
But I can use as is, I guess. Then
Yeah.
paint over it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's make it. Convert it to sketch layer.
Perfect.
Alright.
You'll pick your favorite pumpkin. Wow. Pumpkins in the sky. Kevin, oh, go
Okay,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead. Please.
Yeah, by the way, this is all the picture I took, so I don't have to worry about the license.
Oh, you took this picture?
Hmm.
It's so nice. The depth of field is great. What kind of camera did you use?
Now I have Sony Alpha, Alpha 7, no 7 Alpha, Alpha 7, something.
One of those.
Right.
Cool. It's great quality. I was going to say that Kevin says that he would like to explore this illustration as a 3D environment, like to be able to walk through it,
Oh.
maybe with VR. That would be cool.
So if you know how to model, I think that's a good idea.
Definitely. You could check out all of the flea market stalls. Check out your pumpkins. Cool. Let's see what you do next.
Make it smaller. Let's put it front of. Yeah. What is it?
Could go anywhere. So little. Yes, they'll go with the peaches.
Okay.
Pew!
Yeah. The color is wrong, so like shadow I'm going to paint over.
Such a
March
tiny,
down. Right.
tiny detail. Ooh.
Yeah, I should use light. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
can just make it brighter.
That's funny. It's like if you want to just make something easier on yourself, paint some lights in there so it'll be brighter. It's your world. In chat, we've got about 32 minutes for you to get your portfolios submitted.
Oh, already?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
To finish this? I can't finish it.
I think
in 30
you
minutes.
can. You could call it done and just say it's finished. But you said that you might continue to work on it and upload it later.
Yeah, probably that's what I should. Because this is not done.
Lots of details. Wow. It's cool that you can even stay this far zoomed out. I know you want to zoom in more, but that's really awesome. And even that little door in the building in the top right, that's such a cool little detail that I hadn't even noticed.
This?
That little door.
Door.
It's great. Dewey says, it's never done. Artwork isn't
True.
done until you say it's done.
True. Yeah, that's what we got. That's the question we got in the first day, right?
Yep. Yeah, when do you know it's done? And if you have any more questions similar to that for his process or his experience or his thoughts on art, please feel free to ask. We've got about an hour total left until we're going to say goodbye for the week. And if you missed any of the streams this week, if maybe you wanted to catch Katya's stream or Sarah's or Kervin's and you just didn't get to, you can always check out the replay tab. So right above the video player, you can click replay and we have lots of archived videos. You could go back and watch the videos from 99U or from Off in Barcelona, or pick a week that you like the topic of and you can just watch them all weekend long.
How was 99U?
It was great. It was very inspirational. A lot of talk about just design thinking, creative problem solving. So that was awesome. And we got to talk to a lot of very cool creators at the Adobe Live booth.
I went there last year.
Oh, cool. As your one conference
Right.
for the year. Nice. What did you think about it?
I like the idea, visiting the real studio or real, people who design.
Yeah.
So yeah, and many people in my Twitter was, jealous.
Mm-hmm.
They want to go there.
Right. Yeah, it is interesting at 99U. Instead of having sessions at the conference center, you go to people's studios in New York, or you go on a photo walk with a leader of some sort. So you actually go to these places that you would never be able to visit and learn something.
Yeah, I think that probably one of the efficient way for us to learn what's something new.
Yeah.
Because it's not just listening someone talking,
Yep.
but we can ask real people and they can tell you, real project or workflow.
Yeah, it's kind of like Adobe Live, where they can ask a
True.
live artist.
True.
So please take advantage of it. This is a rare opportunity. And what's up, Angelo? This is Angelo's first time watching. Thanks for being here.
Hi.
Hello, hello. What brought you to Adobe Live? How did you find us? I also love just hearing how everyone stumbled across Adobe Live. It's always interesting to hear.
I think some fruits are hanging from the ceiling. I
Oh,
guess.
cool.
Maybe banana.
Yes, someone was asking
Right.
for bananas. It's just like a couple different
Right.
lines, and you're like, yep, that's bananas.
One of the concept art I did was flea market.
Oh, okay.
This reminds me of my process.
Yeah. What was that flea market for?
It was the theme that you can visit, like gamer can visit as a character,
Ah,
then do something there.
do something, buy some stuff. Was it like they were able to actually walk through it, or was it just kind of a background painting?
It's just background painting.
Oh, cool. Karsten is wondering, does the classic work of like JRPGs, like Final Fantasy or other beautiful role-playing games, does that inspire you? Or what are you
Yes.
inspired by?
Yes, those background of the games are, nowadays so beautiful. Like it's 3D environment, but it looks like photograph.
Yes.
So many of the games have really nice, beautiful drawings, right? I'm asking, so my game friends, will you guys make just a, let me walk through those beautiful environment without gun or anything?
I just want to walk around.
Right. Just to appreciate those beautiful scenery. Especially, I want to see it in the VR Google.
Yes.
I want to see like this. Wow.
Look all around.
Right. Without being scared, someone maybe shooting. Right.
That's really funny. I feel the same way. That's often why I don't like to play video games, is I don't like that pressure that I'm going to be like injured or
Right.
killed.
Right.
It's like, no, I just want to experience something. Dewey says when he was in university, he didn't use a computer until senior year. All of his work was traditional.
That's good.
Yeah. What was your experience like when you were in school? Did you do it all traditionally?
Oh yes. Even after we have access to the computers, some teachers force us to use traditional tools.
Yeah.
No one do everything manual. I think one point you need to, be forced to do that, regular process.
Yes.
That's how we learn, because, all the digital tools are so convenient. but we shouldn't rely on that. We need to know the basic principles. Then, otherwise, your skill doesn't improve. Like
Right.
if you must have a Photoshop filter to finish something, if
Right.
without Photoshop you can't make anything. So
Yep. I agree. You have to have a deep understanding of how the world works and
mhm.
how to see things, how things are designed.
So it's good you did it.
Yeah, Dewey, that's great. You did it the hard way, but the good way. And like you said, these are just tools. It's not some
Right.
magic tool that will do it all for you.
Right.
Got to know how to use it. Karsten says, so we should develop a walking simulator with an RPG background.
Please.
Please. Please, he's asking you nicely. That sounds really nice. I know there was a Pokemon game long time ago where you just took pictures
Mm-hmm.
instead of actually catching them.
Oh, really?
That sounds nice. Sounds a little more less
Mm-hmm.
stressful.
Does this look like a fruit stand? No?
I don't know if it's colorful enough, but like you said, there's not a lot of light.
Yeah, it's under the shadow.
Mm-hmm. Looks like something delicious.
Okay, maybe a little more colorful.
Yes. But I'm all about crazy colors, so take my words with a grain of salt. Ooh, yeah. I like that. Nice. It's the little details.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin says, I would like to walk through 3D art galleries around the world. Kevin, you can actually do that. Sarah Stewart, who was streaming with me earlier, she worked on a product where galleries could upload the work on their walls and you would make a 3D model of that exact gallery space and you could actually walk around it. I believe it's called Turn, like TVRN. Check it out, Kevin.
Any gallery? Or some gallery?
I think they haven't designed all of them, so
Uh-huh.
it's just specific ones right now. But it'd be great if you could do like a whole museum.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, this is much more colorful.
Okay.
I like it. Cool.
Little more cheerful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little more life.
This part is still goes down.
Yeah.
So, any ideas?
All right, chat. I'm gonna let them answer. I feel like we've been like,
Uh-huh.
I want to do a bakery. So, chat. What do you want to see in this flea market? What would you buy at a flea market? Let us know. Or not even necessarily a flea market, but maybe a farmer's market.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, what a difference that makes.
Yeah. I'm going to adjust a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Wrong layer?
No way.
Cool. Constantinos says flowers. That would be cool. Let's see if some
Right.
other answers come in. Dewey says a blacksmith, a jeweler, like jewelry,
Oh,
a painter's booth with lots of easels and paintings.
I think flower is a little easier.
Yes.
Like jewelry, I don't know if I can.
A bunch of shiny gold
Right.
stuff. But yeah, flowers would be really nice and add a little more life as well. Robert says a toy store. That would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Old toys, old gadgets. Oh, nice. Some green for the leaves. Trinket shop. Yes, just general gadgets and trinkets.
Mm.
It's cool. Dewey says the jeweler only sells pearl necklaces. So it's very easy to draw. Just a bunch of white dots.
Okay.
Just a bunch of pearls. Chat, I want to do a contest with you. We know that Kevin is staying up very late. It's 1:05 a.m. for him. Who is up the latest right now? What time is it for you? Who can beat Kevin? It's 1 o'clock in the morning for him. Oh, Kervin's in the chat. What's up? He says we should make
Hi.
little sprites. Yes, hello. We should make little sprites and animate them around the painting with little speech bubbles. They're like little sprites hanging out in your flea market. All right.
Say that again.
He
Speech
says,
bubble.
yeah, he says he wants you to add little creatures like sprites
Oh.
or fairies.
Okay.
Have them around the painting, but that's a lot of work, Kervin. That's a whole lot of work.
I can put his face here. Maybe.
Just like put your caricature
Right.
right in there. All right, a lot of people are also awake at 1 a.m. like Kevin. Can anybody beat Kevin? And Karsten and let's see, someone else. Anna. Jeff says, staying up late is a relative term when you have children. I'm sure. So late is probably like 8 p.m. for you, Jeff? Cool flowers.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm. Nice bouquet.
I tried to draw pearl necklace here, but it's little too.
Yeah.
This is not sharp enough.
Not sharp enough pencil. Robert says that there should be Ubers in the sky,
Oh, that's
like,
an interesting idea.
like flying Ubers. It's great. I might be too scared to take that. Some Uber drivers are very scary. Denise says you could add a ramen store.
Oh, I love ramen.
Me too. What's your favorite kind?
Tonkotsu,
Ooh, yep. That's with the ham? Pork?
pork.
Pork.
How about yours?
I just like the tofu, like
Tofu.
marinated tofu.
Oh,
But I love the eggs, like the soft boiled eggs in
Uh-huh.
ramen.
yeah.
Yummy. There's also a ramen store in San Jose that has like crab leg ramen.
Uh-huh.
It's very delicious, but they only have it for a couple months
Oh,
of the year.
wow.
It's in Japantown. Have
Oh,
you been to
Japantown.
that in San Jose?
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Like, yes, I know some couple
Oh,
restaurants.
cool. Yes, I love hanging out there.
You know, when I came to the United States, I miss ramen restaurant most. Like,
Yeah.
two things I was missing, deeply. Like, one is ramen, one is Akihabara, the city
That's
that
it.
I like.
Oh, I'm sure.
But nowadays, ramen restaurants are here, so yeah,
Right, you don't
I
miss
don't
it.
miss much.
And it still tastes good?
Yes, the good ramen restaurant here are authentic,
Good.
pretty good.
But some of them, I'm sure, are not very good.
Right, always.
Always, yeah. Do you have a favorite one that you can recommend?
You mean restaurant
Mm-hmm.
here? Yes, but you guys in San Jose or
You
Bay
can just
Area?
tell me because I want to know.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I like the Kaho ramen
Oh,
and the Santoka ramen,
Write these
ramen
down.
taka. Yeah, those three are great.
cool.
And orange ramen.
Orangey. Is it just spelled like orange?
No, orange. O-R-E-N.
Oh, I see.
CHI.
Orangey ramen. Gotcha. Now I have some ramen places to go to.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone, for being a distraction, but a girl's got to have her ramen. Esther says you can add a bird, but you already added a bird. in the sky.
Just one. But yeah, maybe more later
Yeah.
if I have time.
if you have time.
Right. But I have a question. So in you guys' places, do you have access to ramen? Then I can live there.
Yes, that's your food.
Right.
All right, chat. Who has the best ramen where they are from? Tell us. It's a
Because like 10
competition.
years ago, not many people knows about ramen things. Like
Yeah.
when I mentioned ramen, some people automatically thought it's just a
The cup noodle.
Yeah, cup noodle.
Mm-hmm. Yep, totally. That's what I thought it was until recently too.
Okay, I'm going to try pearl necklace again.
Okay, sharpen your pencil.
Right. Do you have knife?
Yeah, right. Sadly, no. Virtual knife. Mel says where she's from, it's mostly just the cup ramen or the packaged ramen.
Oh,
Shoot, top ramen.
I hope you can try the real ramen restaurant someday.
The good stuff.
It's really good.
Yes. Sorry, Mel. Trying to think of the best ramen I've had. It's probably been in California.
Yeah, I think this place is probably one of the most aggressive, like try new food.
Yes, that's true. Oh, Carolina says she's in Bogota and she has a lot of walks. So she loves ramen. Makes it in a walk.
Yeah.
Dewey is in Mississippi and he's never had real ramen either. Shoot, Dewey, someday you're gonna have to try it.
Yeah, I think even in Bay Area, it just started like maybe 5 years ago. Now, every month I see new ramen restaurants.
Right.
Here.
It's very trendy. There goes the pearl necklace.
This is gigantic pearl.
Yes, giant oysters making huge pearls. They're very expensive. It's crazy that is the smallest it will go. I bet the pencil brush would go smaller. But maybe you don't want to switch your brush.
Yeah, pencil, I like pencil too, but pencil stroke on painting looks a little weird.
Yes, agreed.
Yeah.
Dewey says it's a build your own jewelry store. Yeah, so you just grab your own pearls.
Right.
Mel says, are you sure it isn't a softball store? Because they definitely look like softballs. Yeah, Kevin, the flower stall is right next to it on the left. Cool little highlights. Cool. And I want to ask you, chat, because I see some people talking about this in chat. What are your favorite tools to use to create work? So Max is talking about the tablet that he uses. Does anybody use an iPad Pro? Do you like just pencil and paper? Let us know. Supa uses Wacom. Nice. What kind, Supa? Do you have an Intuos or a Cintiq? Voodoo says I have a Cintiq 13-inch HD for digital painting. Awesome. Val, I didn't know that's what you used. That's cool to know. Supa has an Intuos. Wish I had a Cintiq too. Yes, but Intuos are really nice, Supa.
Yeah, some people even prefer Intuos over Cintiq because some people, I think it's preference. Cintiq, when you are drawing, you cover some part of the picture
Yep.
by your hand.
Mm-hmm.
But Intuos, you can see everything.
Right.
So, yes, some concept artists I heard they are using Intuos, even though they have Cintiq.
Oh, they prefer it. I
Right.
see. Yeah. I still, after years and years of using a tablet where you draw here and you look at the screen, I still have a hard time with that. So I think I would prefer a Cintiq because I like just drawing and the line being right there.
Right. More intuitive.
And that's also just why I like the iPad Pro. Mel uses the Pro and the pencil. So does Anna.
Pen and pencil? Pencil?
Mel uses the iPad Pro, but
iPad Pro.
Dewey uses the actual pencil and on an actual table. Your brain has an issue registering your location trying to use a pressure tablet in Photoshop. Yes, I feel the same way, Dewey. Like drawing down here but looking up here, it hurts my brain. It never comes out how I want it to. Welcome back, Clamarmick. Thanks for being here. You missed some pearls being created. You missed some flowers, maybe. I think it's looking more lively.
Yeah, not ghost town anymore.
Exactly. There's got to be people there.
True.
Yeah, unless it's like Spirited Away, where
Oh yeah,
there's
yeah.
a festival, but there's no people. Don't eat the food. You'll turn into a pig.
That was so inspiring. But
Yeah.
it was so creepy.
It was scary. That scene is very scary. Definitely. You know the little black creatures? They like the dust mites. I think this little thing looks like one.
Oh yeah.
Got a little pop socket that looks like a soot creature. Very inspiring.
It's in Totoro, right?
That too. Yeah.
Oh, it was in the Spirited Away too?
Yeah,
Really?
the man who has like the 8 arms and he's working the steam
Oh
machine.
yeah, right.
And they bring out the little candies.
All right.
Yeah, the soot sprites. Val, you've got it. Yeah, Anna, only a half hour till the end. I know. So in 7 minutes, we're going to start looking at some portfolios. We're going to pick 2 of yours to look into, give some feedback. I know we're going to hear some great feedback. So if you're an illustrator or a fine artist or any kind of artist, send that over. And then we will be doing the review for about 30 minutes, and then we'll say goodbye. We will release you to the weekend.
I need more time.
Don't we all? But I think you've made great progress over the last 3 days.
I hope so. Okay, try to finish. So more cloud.
Cool.
Smoke. Smoke.
Whoa. I love seeing the layers turn on and off. Whoa, Clamarmick, you remade your whole portfolio for this stream? That's amazing. Thanks for doing that hard work.
Thank you.
Anna is wondering, what size do you paint at? We talked about this earlier. This is just the native iPad Pro size.
Right, 2200 by 3000 something.
Yeah, good size. Because the iPad Pro has such a nice resolution. Can be pretty large.
Yeah, nowadays laptop resolution is like HD size or 4K size. It's a little bit too wide for sketching
Right,
to me.
right.
Oops.
Dewey doesn't want the stream to be over. He can't survive without the community. Oh, Dewey, make sure you come back next week, okay? We will be back. We got to take time to get inspired again, rest our bones, and then start again. And somebody was saying, oh yeah, Subha was saying that he would love to see Klamarmik's work, but I don't know if you knew this, you can click on each other's icons in the chat. I'll even show you really quickly. We'll pop over to my screen. Ta-da, this is us. It's like Streamception. And say I were to click on Klamarmik, it would then take me to the portfolio where I could look, I could follow, I could appreciate. So you can do that with anyone in the chat. Click on Val, see all of her awesome work. Super cool.
Cool.
So do that for each other. It's a great way to find new artists, build your community. You can message each other, you can work together on projects. It's great. Hey Martin, welcome to the stream. And Darren, hello. Oh, Martin, are there a lot of people watching on YouTube? That's awesome. If you're on YouTube, come on over to Behance so we can see your messages.
So they have two places, YouTube and Behance.
Right. Yes. But Behance is the place to be. We have 3 minutes. The countdown has turned red. So that means get your portfolio sent over as soon as you can. Oh, Mel says that her husband just woke up and he loves your painting.
Thank you.
Yes, good morning, husband. I'm glad that you like the painting.
Yeah, this is supposed to be a free market, so morning is good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Paulo, I agree. The video in chat is very nice on Behance. Big video, chat, you can look at the schedule, you can watch the replays, get info on the artists. If you click on the info tab right now, you'll see all the info provided, the programs that he's using, his story, and you can click on the portfolio and follow his work. Very handy. Yeah, Darren, you should definitely try out Sketch. It's clearly an awesome app.
Pencil.
Yes, the pencil.
Pencil.
It's so good.
Pencil and watercolor. So good.
Mm-hmm. Right, and if you can try out the Kyle Webster brushes, those are really nice.
Right.
Got some great paint brushes, some nice ink brushes. And it's free, so why not? No excuse. Do you ever draw on your phone,
Yes.
if you have to?
Yes, like when I was waiting for the flight,
Mm-hmm.
then I didn't have iPad with me, but I had an iPhone.
Mm-hmm.
Then I wanted to draw something, so I started drawing. So after that, I thought, oh, I need pen because my finger is not sharp enough.
No, I can't sharpen that.
So I got this.
Uh-huh.
So this one side is ballpoint pen,
Oh, cool.
on the other side is like that.
Mhm.
So you can paint
Yeah,
or
you can
draw.
show it under here.
Right. You can draw
Perfect.
on the iPhone.
Mm-hmm. Where did you pull that out of? Your pocket?
Oh yes, right
Oh,
here.
I see. Okay, I was like, whoa.
I have many pens here. So this is another my favorite pen, the
Mhm.
real pen. It's called High-Tech C.
Awesome.
Very smooth, perfect, sharp.
Wow, beauty shot. So skinny.
Yeah.
How
so,
long does that last you? Until it
uh,
runs out.
It lasts long time right now
Mhm.
because I'm using this one more often.
Right. And that lasts forever,
Right.
pretty much.
But before Apple Pencil, I was using this one so often.
Mhm.
So yeah, I needed to buy a lot.
Right, get stocked up. Totally. Pocket full of gadgets. Yes, Robert. He's got a
Right.
pocket full of gadgets. His toolbox. All right, chat, that is the deadline. So in a couple minutes, we're going to start looking at your portfolios, but I'm going to give you some time to, if you were in the middle of something, wrap up whatever that was, and then we can get going. I'll get these portfolios opened. Ooh, these look so good. Don't peek.
Oh, okay.
Yes, thank you everyone for submitting your portfolios. Can't wait to look at these. And if you are not chosen, no worries. If you're interested in XD, you could submit on Thursday of next week. Make sure you keep working, take part in the challenges. It's a great way to boost your portfolio. Matthew wants to know, do you use a screen protector
Yes.
on yours?
Yes. I don't like to draw on the glass.
Yeah.
So I got like matte finished kind of screen protector for iPad. Not to protect, but to feel.
Yeah.
This is very close to the paper feeling. So you can go to maybe Amazon.com or some other online store, you can find it.
Yeah, right. There's a bunch of different ones, different price points. Paperlike is a nice one. Has a lot of good ratings. Awesome. And at the end of the portfolio reviews, we'll have a little time to come back to this piece. We'll talk through everything that Daichi did for the last 3 days, and then we will say goodbye. So sad.
Yeah, we need more time.
Maybe on another Illustrator or illustration stream,
Right.
we will pick up where we left off. All right. Are you ready to go to space?
Yes.
Okay, hold your breath. We're going to go up to the space station, and we'll see you in a second. Well, he tried, folks. He really tried. He doesn't need a helmet because he can breathe space air.
Right. Yeah, my head is too big for this.
Too big. I was saying earlier, like, I thought my head was big, but his head is
so,
really big.
Yeah, to go to moon, I need to order the,
Yeah, custom
Special,
helmet,
right.
triple XL. All right, chat. So we are here in the space station. This is where we review your portfolios from 10,000 miles away. So the first portfolio we're going to be looking at is by Jeff Trojak, I believe. Jeff, are you in chat? Oh, you're here. Cool.
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. You're the one who said that early bedtimes happen when you have kids. I remember that. So, Jeff, we're going to look at your portfolio. Going to give some feedback. Take about 10, 12 minutes to do so. So, before we look at any of the projects, let's just look at his work, the information that he provides. Like, does he have an email address provided? Or what does his About Me say? That kind of stuff. So it says he's been featured for Adobe Sketch 3 times.
Wow, nice.
Very cool. That's an honor. We have links to social media. That's awesome. And then it says, I'm an independent designer and artist based in Canada. Nice. Very simple.
That's good.
Straight to the point. Right. I don't see an email address here, which would be awesome to have, I think. But not a huge deal. Let's click on his website, see what happens. Ooh. Wow.
Very professional.
Very professional. And there's definitely a mixture between actual like branding and illustration and art. Cool. So is there a project that you want to look at first?
Yes.
Which one?
The first one?
Beaker.
Yes.
Cute. So this is a digital illustration. iPad Pro, Apple Pencil, and Photoshop Sketch. Yes.
So
Nice
this
job.
is a made-up project to just promote yourself, or is that something digital illustration kind of product or.
Yeah, so this is a Muppet, I think. So is this actually for the Muppets, Jeff, or is this just for yourself? Cool, you mocked it up on a Wired magazine.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So this may be real project?
Yeah, it says he's had some fun with the drawing, creating a mock Wired magazine.
Oh, okay.
So I think just for fun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he says passion project. All of these are just that. I'm trying to get into illustration work.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And is this 3D or Photoshop?
This is just Photoshop Sketch.
Photoshop Sketch?
That's it. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, let's watch the timeline.
Oh, but I see AI. Illustrator.
Effects?
Illustrator, right?
Ah, okay, so let's
Adobe
see.
Illustrator.
We're gonna watch the...
Oh, that's great idea.
Wow. You've got the textures perfectly. Okay, so this was all sketch. Cool. We'll go forward a little bit, and we can't even see the details because they're so small. Whoa.
Oh, that's good job.
Maybe using the pencil tool.
Cool.
Wow, okay, let's zoom forward even more. There's such fine detail.
How long does it take?
Yeah, Jeff, how long did this take you? Okay, so he says it was 100% in Sketch, and he used After Effects to make this video.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Wow. So it seems, Jeff, that you are really confident in graphic design and laying things out well, and putting your illustrations into that. He says it took him 18 hours.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I believe it. Yeah, it takes time. This is very finished, nice
Yes.
piece
Okay.
of portfolio. Yeah.
So these images were taken hourly. Huge thanks to Kyle T. Webster and his brush packs, which indubitably saved me, many hours. Cool. It's really interesting to see once it hits a certain point, you almost can't even tell what's happening because the details are so
You're right.
small. Man, even a nice mock-up in Sketch.
Nice presentation. The explanation, I like it. It's
Yeah.
very professional. It's done.
Yeah, it's hard for me to even have a critique.
Right.
Because usually some illustration projects on Behance, it's very clear that illustrators aren't comfortable with graphic design and laying out type, but this is really strong.
Yeah, portfolio ready. So clearly.
Yeah. Nice job, Jeff. All right, let's look into another one. Is there anything else you want to look at?
One of the portrait.
Which one?
The first one? Yes.
Robin Williams. Cool, so this is the quote that was on your website. You're only given a little spark of madness, you mustn't lose it. Very nice. Also made in Sketch.
Cool.
Can you believe that? Wow. All right, let's look at the time lapse.
Yes.
Aw. So it's like a tribute to him.
Oh, can I see the beginning?
Yeah. Oh, that's how it starts.
So you painted something to begin with?
Right, yeah, how did that work, Jeff? Did you just do kind of a rough painting? Oh, I see the details coming in over here. It's such a fine detail that it's hard to even tell where you're working on it. It's like hide and go seek. I can't even tell. Whoa. Man. Oops.
So all the locations progressed at the same time.
Oh, it was just kind of evenly.
Looks like
Gotcha.
building.
Wow. What do you think of that?
So did you have that exact reference photo? Then you just look at it and draw it?
Yeah, let us know how you created this. He says, this is from a photo. I took a photo every hour. and it just fades into the next picture over and over.
Oh, okay.
So he had a photo reference.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very clear, Jeff, that you are an awesome craftsman. You have great technical skill. And I'd love to see your illustrations that just come from you, like the things that come from your mind, maybe illustrating a dream. I'd love to see you shine through your work.
Yeah, those things, I think it shows your skill very well. But it's just like Kathleen said, you can maybe start, design something.
Yeah, I think you would really wow us with your designs. I can't wait to see them. So this is similar. Every hour, he updated it. Wow. Cool. And then maybe we can look at one of these branding projects.
Yeah, let's watch.
Which one do you want to see?
How about that one?
Okay. So this is for Orbiter magazine branding.
Oh.
I had the honor to develop the brand and web design for a new digital magazine, Orbiter. The magazine has a focus on the intersection of meaning and science. Cool, let's see. If it loads. Whoa. Cool, so it seems like a promo video. Wow.
So are these provided, or did you make something here?
Yeah, maybe we should scroll down to the actual design. Here we go. Cool, so kind of a brand, a guideline, a brief.
Nice layout.
Wow.
Good font. I mean, good typography.
Yep.
Nice layout. Good design. Easy to read.
Yeah, easy to navigate too. You kind of know where to go next. Cool, let's look at the actual website. Oh, he says, I didn't do the video, but I worked with the guys who did it. It's an explainer video. Okay, so that's a nice way to introduce your project. Good job.
Did you mention it in the Behance page?
Yeah, maybe not.
In portfolio, it's I think he might did it.
Oh, okay.
Because he's very professional. So it's very important to credit other people
Right.
if this is a group project or effort of
Right.
multiple people.
Yeah, let's see if at the bottom there's anything. But cool. I mean, overall, the branding project is really nice, and I'm so impressed and glad that you are getting into illustration from having such a strong design background. Yeah, so really, we'd love to see some of your really creative illustrations and creations.
Yeah, when I asked professionals when I was a student on the portfolio review stuff, I got feedback that those figure drawings, just a copy exactly what it was. You can put it in the last page to show your skill. But the first page, you put your original stuff. So maybe this is great to see everything, but maybe you can put your design first or something.
Yeah.
But maybe it's okay because this is Behance and the newest stuff is over at the top.
Right.
So, but maybe if you want to show it to your new client or companies, maybe you can rearrange.
Yeah, I think that's a great point because this is beautiful work. You don't want to throw it away, but also show what else you can do. Cool. Great job, Jeff.
Yeah.
Great portfolio to
Very
start
good.
on.
Very good.
Yeah, stick around. We want to see more of your work. And then we have our next portfolio. This is Judith Mayer, an illustrator and lettering artist.
I like the
Awesome.
color.
Yes, so this is very
Already.
different from Jeff's. His was very
Uh-huh.
monochromatic. This is very colorful. And it says about Judith, from Chicago, I'm a lettering artist, illustrator, and type lover. I print on a vintage Vandercook No. 4 letterpress in my spare time. My work is inspired by pop art and mid-century modern design. Cool. Awesome to hear what you're inspired by. We have your website provided. That's great. Cool. Awesome. And then let's jump into some of your project. Is there anything specific that you want to look at?
Fourth one.
Cool. Portraits. Nice. So this was created in Illustrator.
Oh,
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Nice.
did you use a tablet machine or did
Yeah.
you use a desktop and Intuos or
Mhm.
something?
Yeah, Judith, are you here? Let us know in the chat what tool you used to create this. It's difficult to get a painterly effect in Illustrator, so I think you did a good job of getting that texture.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we've got this one. Is that Prince? Nice colors.
Yeah. The design goes with any typography.
Mm-hmm.
If someone wants.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Right. It's welcoming
design,
to
right.
other things, totally. Oh, nice. Some multiple Princes.
Okay.
Cool. Prince again.
Mm.
David Bowie. Very cool. So this is a great example of using your own style to do a portrait of someone else.
Right.
Nice pattern work. I like this style the most, I think.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Mm-hmm. Very simple. It looks like it's actually printed, and then the registration is kind of off. Like you actually hand carved this.
Yes, some of them look finished. Some of them is maybe in the middle, or you can put a little more
Right.
stuff or polish it.
Yeah, like I think these two are awesome editorial illustrations.
Right.
It'd be great to see this level of polish.
Are these different projects?
Oh, possibly. Let's see. Scroll all the way down. You've done a lot of portraits. So it seems like, yes, different projects, but everything that had a human face,
Right.
she condensed. Do you think that's a good idea or a bad idea?
Well, I think it's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think it's just it's not only the one way to
Yeah.
present. I think
Right.
this is just fine.
Mhm.
But some of them, like this one, I don't know. Is this project or practice or
Right. Okay. Because it's so simple or because you don't recognize the person?
because it's just a face.
Mm-hmm.
What is this for? Like,
Right. Yeah. I
But-
agree.
But I like it, and you have very consistent styles.
Yes. Definitely. So I think we like the pieces that maybe have more of a story or they tell us something a little more interesting. Cool. So let's look at one more. Maybe something with type in it.
Yeah.
Maybe this.
Second one, yeah.
Yeah, lettering. Whoa, so it's a similar thing where you put all of your lettering projects together? Wow, I love these ones because it actually gives us kind of context. This is a poster or something that goes in a magazine.
Right, and it shows what she can do.
Mhm.
The design is good,
Yes,
pretty good.
nice. This is like a client's dream where they can just look through all of your projects and say, I want something like this, or I want this style.
Are these a real project or just a passion project?
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, cool. Judith is here. She said she uses a Wacom tablet when she's painting.
Oh, animation.
Yeah, cute. Some actual physical object. You can't buy good taste. Awesome. I think your lettering is really, really nice, Judith. Is there anything that you would critique in the way that she presented all of her work?
This is not what I see in portfolio often, but I think this is one way that it's fine.
Right.
It's I'm a little bit overwhelmed with so many
I see.
stuff at the same time.
Right.
So it takes time to digest. But this is what you want. Maybe it's all right.
Yeah. Right. And she says this is real client work. So I think it would be really cool to have separate projects for like your very favorite and your most proud projects. Maybe you don't need to show it all at once because it's hard to appreciate everything.
Right. Because I think some of them are really nice, and I think it can't speak itself without grouping.
Yeah, I agree. But it's very beautiful.
Right.
And you have a lot of work, so that's great. It's really nice to have a breadth of work, and that way you can really curate down what you want to show.
You can divide those things in the multiple projects.
Yeah.
Maybe you can group little subset, then you have more stuff on the top page.
Yeah, definitely. Cool, Judith. So thank you so much for sharing your portfolio. Jeff as well, you are both very skilled.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see more work that you do.
Right.
Make sure you stick around the channel.
Yeah, you guys are very professional.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm impressed as well. Great job. So we have about 4 minutes left until we leave for the week. So maybe we can quickly go over everything you've done the past 3 days. Can you do it?
Yes. So
Yes.
I started with that drawing like this one. Then I polished it and put some values in first day. And then go to photos, put in some photos and paint over it. That was yesterday. And then last night I just painted a little more. And then it was so this is what I have today.
So much atmosphere.
Yes, so I wish I had a little more time to finish, but yeah, this is what I have now. So later I'm going to finish it, then post it in the Behance.
Cool. So make sure that you're following. It is behance.net/Daichi, no I on the end. I will show you quickly, maybe. Here we go. So make sure you are following this Behance. Where else would you like people to find your work?
And my portfolio page is like kind of mixed because I'm working for research lab. It means I'm using multiple tools. Like sometimes I help product team, sometimes I help researchers.
Right.
And I make images for each demos. So you see one anime girl here because this was for Adobe Max Japan.
Right, Scribbler.
Scribbler demo in the United States. I made American kind of character.
Oh, okay. But in Japan.
But to show it in Japan, I changed the contents.
There he is.
Yeah. So right.
So you presented.
Right. So that's why you see very different kind of contents. So
Gotcha.
that if you are working as a designer or illustrator or concept artist, probably this is not what you should do. I think you should just limit what you want to focus, like only concept art,
Right.
or only characters, or only caricatures or
Right.
portrait.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is why I have mixed.
Yeah, right.
pieces.
So your Instagram's a great example of having just all one type shown.
Right.
So this is Caricatures by Daichi, but with an I on the end. You can also follow Twitter if you would like.
My Twitter is in Japanese.
Yeah, so if you know Japanese or if you want to translate it, go hang out there. But please feel free to follow. Make sure you follow his Behance as well if you want to see this updated piece. And then that's all the time we have. So thank you everyone for being here with us.
Thank you very much.
Really appreciate
appreciate
it. Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
We'll be back next week with XD, so make sure you come back on Tuesday starting at 9 a.m. and we'll have more chances to do challenges and chat and wins. So we will miss you until next week, but until then, stay well. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Goodbye.